We on.
Yeah.
Yeah, we on, man. We on. Off the grid, DJ Noble. I'm back. You know what it is. 4 years in the making. You know.
Hey.
So hey, look, I'm gonna give y'all the proper introduction right now. On the line with me, I have my man Quote and Corey Goss, formerly known as Pagoda, the artist in Pagoda, I should say. You know
formerly known as P. Dot.
Right.
Any other names that you had, Goss?
That's it. Just C Goss, P. Dot, Pagoda.
Okay.
All right, bet. So, man, I'm really excited about this, man. Again, it's been 4 years, man, since I've been on the air. So, man, this is monumental for me. I was talking to my man K Drama the other day. He's like, man, I can't believe it's been 4 years. It seemed like it was just yesterday. It seemed like I just flowed back in and grind back in. So here I am. You know what I mean? So what we're gonna do today, man, I just wanna let the audience know a little bit about the show, a little bit about you guys and what you guys are doing in Richmond, VA for Domination 21. So let's go ahead and get this thing rolling, man. I wanna let Cass know about pretty much how this all started, man, as far as our relationship, how we got to know each other. Me, I started my original show, Urban 11, in 2003, back in Hampton Roads in Virginia Beach. At the station formerly known as what Corey?
WJLZ.
WJLZ.
It is, right? The Lighthouse. The Lighthouse, right?
Indeed.
And what was dope, man, about that time frame is I got to know people pretty quick. You know, once people found out how to show, when I was going out looking for people, talking to people, connecting with artists, connecting with personalities, and et cetera, I got to know this dude, Quote, at an event in downtown Hampton, Virginia, and there was a couple artists that were there, a couple local artists. I think Neganoff Soldiers was there, if y'all remember them.
Neganoff Soldiers?
Yeah, I think they were there. There was another group called Word Life.
Word Life.
VA.
Rory Lyon, Scott Lane, like you said.
Lane, yep. GI. And there was some other people there. I remember Praise Gear was there, if y'all remember Praise Gear.
Oh, wow.
I got my first T-shirts from Praise Gear. They were one of my first sponsors. So yeah, that was a crazy time, man. But
wow.
One of the things I remember the most is that when we met Quote, I was like, man, this dude is at another radio station, but it was never about competition between the two of us.
Not at all.
You know, and you see that a lot, even in like the Christian industry. It seems like there's a lot of people trying to compete with one another, and that's not what this is all about. And I saw that from day one, and that, to me, that was real.
That's what's up. Yeah. At the end of the day, man, we both were in a niche market. The fact that we had two Christian hip hop shows in a radius of 30 miles on FM dials, like that's crazy. You know what I mean? So we were really trying to put on for the community. Hampton Roads for a minute was the spot for artists, for shows, for tours. It was crazy. So from a Christian hip hop standpoint, we had it on lock for a minute, man, for real. And then shouts out to you, because I used to always tell you this, even after many, many years had passed. I was like, Noble is still doing this. And, the longevity, the consistency of you doing it for as long as you did at the Current, man. That was big stuff.
Yeah, man, appreciate it. Yeah, that was a long road.
It was a long road.
A lot of dedication, a lot of Friday nights, right?
Yeah, man.
Away from home, man, and because I knew it wasn't about my own agenda necessarily to do it, but there was a bigger.
Cats don't even. I'm telling you,
platform.
there was a little bit of a season, if you remember, where I used to come on right before you. On WJLC for a little time. I don't know how long it lasted.
6, 7 years, like that.
Yeah. So I would come in, was it like 7 to 10 on the Current? And then Noble came in at 10. Yep.
Yeah. What was this?
Yeah. This was
when was that?
2009, 2010?
Something like that.
2009, I think. Say again?
And you did a hip hop show?
Well, Noble was straight hip hop for the most part. Mine was always hip hop, pop, and R&B.
Okay.
Yeah. Mine was always hip hop, pop, and R&B.
That current FM transition to something, to bring all genres of Christian music together.
Yeah.
Right. So that's why. And then they, just like a lot of radio stations at night, they kind of pumped it up a little bit. So that's what Coke was in there for, to pump it up a little bit, And then once you got to my show, it was nothing but hip hop.
Nothing but hip hop.
A little bit of R&B.
Yeah.
A little bit of R&B. The motto was blazing the trail for hip hop and R&B. That was Urban 1-1. So, we had a little bit. You know what I mean? We had a little bit in there. But yeah, I just wanted, man, let people know about this dude Corey, man. Like, I'll never forget this teenager popping up in my station saying he's going to be on the radio with me.
That's right.
So how old were you back then? You were like 16, 17, something like
that?
Bro,
I was like 16, 17, yeah.
16, 17, man. So we met at, I think we crossed paths at that concert first, at the Kirk Franklin Toby Mac concert. And that's pretty much when my show got started back then. So, and I was like, man, this dude is all right, man. He has a funny rap name, but I could rock with this dude.
It's really crazy how important that show was for all of us to an extent. You know what I mean? Because I think I was telling y'all before, like that show really solidified my rep at the station I was at that time as well. So with it being a couple of weeks after you got your start, helped me to solidify my rep and then be at a place where y'all all actually met at. I don't remember where me and you, Corey, where we met at.
Where?
I don't remember where we met at. I don't remember.
Either.
I don't remember. I know the only thing I can think of with Corey that this was beyond past where we had met. We had already met prior. But I do remember us being in the green room at Believer's house. I think I might have had Platinum Souls in town or something like that. And I think y'all might have opened for him or something. Def Gospel. Yes. Def Gospel. Used to take all the secular joints and try to flip them into Christian joints. Yes, you did. Yeah. Def Gospel. Because I remember we put your music on at the station I was at that time. So yeah.
Oh, yo, let me tell y'all a story. Go
ahead, man.
So that quote, and then we were meeting quote in the parking lot at CRC to give him our new single.
Okay.
And when we gave him our, he said he was gonna play it. So I carried around a boombox in school the next day, cause like, listen, they about to debut my song on radio. Y'all gonna hear this. Bro, and then I'll never, he played it in science class at like 10:30, 11 o'clock. I was in Mr. Finley's science class. I said, yo, it's on. And I turned it up mad loud. I was a superstar that day.
That's dope.
That's hilarious. That's hilarious. And it's hard to imagine that you was in high school with Yeah. That's dope.
That's crazy. Man, I want to really cut right to the Domination. You guys are putting together a show called Domination 21. Can you guys tell me about that show and what you guys are actually doing?
I like Goss. Goss, you want to go?
Yeah, that's cool. So, about 4 years ago, actually, one of these pastors up here, shout out to Ralph Hodge, he really wanted to do something for the city when it came to Christian hip hop. And he was like, I was like the most popular Christian rapper in Richmond. So he came to me and said, hey man, we want to do something, but we just don't know what to do. And we got this amount of money, let's make something happen. So, I knew Quote was in with the artist and he had put together some shows and some tours and things like that. So I was kind of just running stuff past Quote. And as we kept talking about it, Quote kept giving me good ideas and kept telling me what to do and kept telling me, ideas about how not to pay $1 million for one artist. So throughout that, I'm like, yo, this dude Quote is on to something. So, I go back to Ralph Hodge and I'm like, hey man, I got this idea, me and my partner, DJ Quote, we were thinking about this and we think this is what you should do. And he enjoyed it. He thought it was a good idea. So he was like, cool, let's do it. So then my mind is always in takeover mode. Like I'm always trying to do something big than it already is.
Right.
So I was like, yo, we need a fire name for this joint. Like we need we need a crazy name for this joint. So shout out to my man Stretch. So me and my man Stretch were brainstorming one night. And I said, yo, I'm trying to dominate everything. I'm trying to kill the whole city. And he was like, why don't you just call it Domination? I said, that's it, Domination.
Yo, but
so that's how it came about.
And then he gets on the phone with me and he tells me Domination. And I'm like, Corey, my brain is, my brain was like, yo, that sounds mad arrogant and mad secular. But what can I say? You know what I mean? 3-4 years later, man, Domination all day long.
That's crazy.
Yeah, man.
So I know you had who have you guys had in the past? What artists have you brought in the past?
Yeah, so we've had first year, man, we had Bizzle, we had Jared Sanders, we had Aaron Cole, we had V-Rose, we had Young Noah. Then in 2019, we had V-Rose again, we had Ruslan, we had Propaganda, we had Wande, and we had Daraj, exactly. But also blessing that stage in 2019. Art Swift blessed the stage. Jared Sanders blessed the stage. You know what I mean? Different things like that. It was as I tell Corey all the time. It was a dope green room. We had Butter P in the house. You know what I mean?
No,
Froggy Raw in the house.
Except if the green room is popping. That's all he cares about. He don't care about nothing except a green room.
He is not lying. I need a dope green room. Because what it is when we do shows like this, people come out the woodworks. You feel what I'm saying? And they just stop in. And, and so your favorite rapper's favorite rapper will just pop up. You know what I mean?
Right.
And then they get that green room access.
Yeah, you put the right artist on that bill.
Oh yeah.
They're gonna show up.
Yeah.
I remember this kind of reminds me of Rap Fest. Y'all remember Rap Fest New York?
Yeah. We used to do that every year. Every year we used to go up to the Bronx.
Every year.
Yeah, man. So
did you ever go up there, Corey?
I did. Yeah. I did Rap Fest 2 years. I actually performed at it 1 year. I did the Holy Hip Hop Awards 1 year as well too.
Yeah.
So I was making my way through the circuit.
That's what it was.
That's what you had to do.
It was Rap Fest, Holy Hip Hop Awards, Flavor Fest.
Yeah.
That's what it was. And then Legacy got into that a little bit later.
Yeah.
And then honestly, the Dubs and the Stellas started actually, they were already doing their thing, but they were not looking for us at all. Then they started looking our way in about 05, 06. So that was kind of cool as well. So it was a little circuit, man, we had going on for sure.
Absolutely.
Flavor Fest is taking a little bit of a hiatus. Rap Fest is taking a hiatus. Holy Hip Hop has disappeared. But the biggest festival for Christian hip hop on the East Coast right now is Domination.
Now,
that's what we do. And then shout out to my man Matt, because they actually do a joint I believe called Elevation in Boston. That's another big joint now.
There's another joint going on in Jacksonville too. DJ Wills.
Will's doing a joint?
Yeah, he's doing a joint in September.
Cool.
Check that out too, man.
Yeah. That's good. I gotta call Will. It's been a minute.
Yeah, sir. Your favorite cousin.
Your favorite cousin. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But this year, speaking of the present, man, Domination this year, 2021. Of course, we didn't have 2020 because the world shut down. Y'all know how that was.
Right.
But we coming back bigger and better. 2021, ready to dominate yet again with we got acts like No Big Deal. Jared Sanders has come back. We got Loso. We got John Keith. We got the legend Truth. We got D1. We got Adia. We got Swoop. You know what I'm saying?
Is Swoop the GOAT from what I heard?
Don't play with me. Don't
Swoop
play.
is not the GOAT. But let Corey tell it. Swoop is the GOAT.
I mean, tell us why we're right here, because we have the Truth, who would be considered a GOAT, right? In Christian rap. Why you say
Truth is what?
No, Truth is no question to GOAT. 100% hands down.
All right.
100%. But I'm saying, like, we all know that there's more than one GOAT, but you can be GOAted. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, yeah.
Like, nobody.
Swoop has not been GOAted.
Oh my God.
Truth has been GOAted. Lecrae has been GOAted. Ambassador has been GOAted. You could say Flames to some have Truth, Ambassador, and Lecrae have been GOAted.
Everybody you named, Swoop will wrap circles around.
How about Bizzle, man? Like Bizzle
is achieving GOAT status.
Yes.
Yep.
Everybody y'all names will wrap circles around.
Swoop and Bizzle lyrically would be dope. But I mean, no, listen. Swoop is an ill lyricist for days. You're pretty much right. It's a great argument that Swoop could rap around all them cats, because I believe he can. But you know what happens to lyricists? Lyricists often don't make hits, which means me and Noble might not play them because they don't make hits. You know what I'm saying?
No. Swoop doesn't make hits for Christian hip hop. Swoop makes hits. Christian hip hop just don't like them because they're not Christian enough.
No, that's not the case.
Except for me, like I play them.
I've always played Swoop, so I'm being facetious. I've always played Swoop. I'm sure Noble has always Swoop. For one, there was a season where Swoop was on every feature and he was killing every feature out there. That was the season around 2010, 2011. 2012. He was killing every feature, but he couldn't put down a great album with hits on it, radio hits, until Natalie Lauren blessed that man with the last joint, with the last album.
Bruh, you don't need radio hits to be a GOAT.
It's not true.
It is true. You need radio hits for popularity, but not to be a GOAT.
You don't become a GOAT without the popularity.
People aren't saying Jay-Z's the GOAT because of his radio hits.
But he has radio hits.
But he's not the GOAT because of that.
He's a GOAT a lot because of his longevity.
His longevity, his business dealings.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Whatever the case may be. It's the reason. Longevity is the reason why LL Cool J was the GOAT for a minute because of longevity.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But here's the thing. We all know that when it comes to lyricists, I'd rather listen probably to Black Thought than even to Jay-Z. I'm going to put Black Thought above Jay-Z lyrically.
All right.
But cats don't really, a lot of cats, unless you're really into hip-hop, you might not know who Black Thought is, which is bonkers to me. Don't get me wrong. That's crazy. but yeah.
Anyway. Hey, speaking of which, and I'll move on to the next topic, but man, for years, I would listen to the Ambassador and think, man, who's that dude sound like? They sound so familiar. And then I went to a Roots concert a couple of years ago in KC, and I heard Black Thought. I'm like, oh, that's the answer right there. Listen to Black Thought, then listen to the Ambassador. Yep. I'm like, man, it's almost a carbon copy, man.
Philadelphia.
Right. So, hey, man. So, who do you think is the best artist today? I don't care what genre it is. Doesn't have to be Christian. It could be anybody. Who do you think is the greatest artist today, and why?
Man, from the music that I'm listening to, I would say Drake.
Drake.
I think got it, bro. Like
his name passed up
like
in my
Drake
mind when he said it. Yeah.
And what makes
like
Drake
you can put
so
Drake
special?
on anything and it's fine. Who knows? I don't even know why.
I mean,
But Drake is
when you can sing. And
No,
you can rap,
Drake. It's easy.
Do it
It's
well.
the melodies. It's the writing and the melodies for Drake all day. It's the writing and the melodies. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what it is for Drake. The writing and the melodies, maybe the Canadian international flair. I don't know. But that's what it is.
But were people not doing that
Say it again.
before Drake? Were people not doing that before Drake got on the scene?
What, like the writing and the lyrics?
I don't know if they were doing it to that level.
You didn't have a lot of rappers back then, I don't believe, that were writing for R&B artists.
Right.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
don't think so either.
Okay.
And Drake was doing that early on too.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So that was another thing. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna go. You know, I mean, we could have this conversation all day, but I love what her is doing right now. I just think her is killing the game. It seems like everything she touches is almost gold. And no matter what he's been through, no matter whatever, when Chris Brown drops a hit, it's still a hit. Chris Brown is still a beast at the end of the day. So shouts out to CB, VA all day. You know what I mean?
Right.
All day.
Right.
But
I mean, those are definitely some good ones right there. I can't argue with those.
What you think,
what about this, huh?
What you think?
Today, I've been off the grid, man. I'm trying to get back on and see what's popping. That's why I'm asking y'all the questions. I've been off the grid. Now I'm back on. So I'm seeing what you guys think. You know what I mean? There's just a lot of talent out there, man. I really can't. I can't disagree with the Drake argument. That's a great argument. I mean, when you have a guy that can spit and can sing, just produce hit after hit. I can't argue with that one as far as today is concerned. And hip hop and music in general it's changed a lot. You know, it's so commercial now. And man, honestly, I hate to sound like an old head, but I wish we can kind of go back a little bit, just a little bit, not a lot. To kind of how music used to be so diverse, especially like hip hop used to be really diverse. Everybody kind of had their own swag, their own flavor. But nowadays, it's not like that as much anymore, you know, because just pretty much the industry controls everything and what people can do.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
I mean, I think that's sometimes the real problem with music today. But I mean, other people.
Well, I mean, we say that, Noble, but at the same time, you got to think with social media and YouTube and everybody being able to upload their music to large digital distributors.
Yep.
People aren't being held back by labels anymore. You know what I mean?
They're not.
So there's all kinds of music out that people are making noise. Some of it is straight, some of it's straight trash. Some of it is, some of it's awesome. It's just such a pool of music now that you got to search through. That's one thing. I mean, of course, I'm a media head. I'm a radio head, so I'm always gonna cheer for the gatekeepers. But the gatekeepers were there to let certain people in and make sure that we knew who they were. Now, I definitely feel it's harder to find artists sometimes, and you really got to really do a lot of digging to find those diamonds in the rough.
You do.
Yeah.
You do.
So
you do. And that's what I'm trying to do too with Indies Collective. If you guys go to the website, indiescollective.com, I'm looking for artists. Looking for different types of artists that have a different sound, that want to find ways to improve and do other things, man. And I'll get into that some other time. But what I want to go to real quick is, man, who's your favorite sports team? Sports.
Ohio State, baby.
Ohio State. Y'all went to the championship game.
You know it.
They went there.
They went there.
Your boy was there. Your boy was there.
He was there. He got to watch his team. He got to watch his team lose up close.
But we were there. But I was there. That's all that mattered.
You was there. You was there.
How many national championship?
How many what?
How many people can say that they went to the national championship?
That's true. Not a lot of people can say it. Not a lot of people can say it. I almost went to a Florida one back in the day, but I didn't go. But we almost went.
Weren't you sitting in a suite or something like that?
Bro, I was in a skybox.
Skybox, so nice.
You heard?
That's crazy.
I was living it up. It up.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Corey knows money people. So
that's a good thing. That's a good thing.
That's a good thing.
I do.
He knows money people. But my favorite sports team, football, Seattle Seahawks, Russell Wilson all day. Right now, NBA basketball, Philadelphia 76ers, number one in the East right now. Of course, you know, you've been joking me for years, but I'm loyal with D12, Dwight Howard. I've been proud of him for years. So it is.
You went to Dwight Howard?
First battle Hall of Famer. Don't get it twisted. But yeah. So it is what it is.
Hey man, I'm the last one to joke, right? I got like 2 teams in every sport. So. Hey,
that's right, because you Cowboys and the Chiefs, right?
Yeah, yes sir. Been like this since day one. I'm not going to change for nobody, man. Nah,
Noble like the most random team. He likes the Mavericks. Like, who's a Mavericks fan?
I mean, look at it. Hey, I'm a Clippers fan too. So
that's so weird.
Round one of the playoffs is really tough, man. Round one, and I've been. What's crazy? I've been fans of those teams since the late '80s.
That's crazy.
I can't even say. Yeah, I jumped on the Kawhi.
How did you even get a hold of those teams in the late '80s? How?
Hey, look,
the Clippers or the Mavericks?
Hey, look. Check this out, right? So, I was born in Texas. So, that's why I became a Cowboys fan and a Mavericks fan. Yeah. Okay. That's it. That's the bottom line. And being from the Kansas City area, Chiefs and Royals. So, right. I mean, like, I rock with the city. You know what I mean? Like, it's more the city. And then I'm a Kansas Jayhawk fan. And Danny Manning, if y'all remember Dan, Corey, you probably too young. You remember Danny Manning? Danny Manning was the man, right?
Danny Manning is how you became a Clippers fan.
That's how I became a Clippers fan, because Kansas City lost their team to Sacramento. So we were the Kansas City Kings, and then they moved to Sacramento, and I had a void, man. So trying to fill that void.
Yeah, man.
God, that's like the number one question that comes up every year, and people talk about me all the time. But I can tell you, man, I think at one point in time in my life, the Clippers and Mavs were the 2 worst teams in basketball. So for somebody to criticize me, hey, you talked about your skybox seat, man. Look, I had courtside seats to the Mavericks and the Clippers back in '98. Right? I got them. Me and my dad got them for $10 each.
Bro, you lying?
Nah, that's how bad they were. This dude said, "Hey, I'll sell you courtside.
Wow.
Get rid of them. $10 each." We sat right there on the courtside.
No, bro.
I'm serious, man. This was before they went to state.
That's crazy.
This was at LA Sports Arena.
Right.
Downtown. It was crazy, man. Because also that year, I saw KG and Stephon Marbury play together for Minnesota. Yeah, against the Clippers.
Yeah.
Man, that was crazy, man. It's like a high school. It's like being on a high school gym back then, man. It's weird.
That's crazy.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's crazy. But tell us about Domination. When this event is going to happen, where it's going to happen, how can people get tickets for this?
Yeah, so it's happening in Richmond, VA. Okay, it's happening at U-Turn Sports Academy, right in the heart of Richmond, Virginia. You can get all tickets, all inquiries, all the information you need to get at dominationrva.com. We got less than 20 VIP tickets left. And by the time y'all see this, they might be sold out. You know what I'm saying? But we're at 60% capacity totally. So,
that's crazy.
If you're thinking about getting tickets, you definitely want to make that thought in action. because I'm not sure. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I know people in VA typically get tickets, at the door, or they wait till the last day. I'm not sure if you're gonna be able to do that this year. You know what I mean? But yeah,
so
bro.
It's June 4th right now, right? You're seeing this. You guys right there online. You guys are seeing this June 17th.
Wow.
Right, so, and the show is June 25th.
Right.
Shows next week.
That's right. That's right. So make sure. What's that website one more time?
Domination. RVA.com.
DominationRVA.com. That's where you guys get. Make sure you guys get your tickets. Matter of fact, I got something that I'm going to do too.
Okay.
As a friend of Domination, right? Off the grid, we want to do something here too, right? So, what I want to do is give 2 general admission tickets away.
Look at that.
Right? 2 general admission tickets away. So that's a great opportunity for you guys. On top of that, I want to give 2 upgrades to the VIP.
Let me upgrade you.
Yep. But the catch is this: you have to have proof of purchase. All right. So to get the upgrade, you have to have proof of purchase. The 2 other tickets, general admission tickets, I'm just giving them away. All right.
Yeah. So again, if you wanted to upgrade, you gotta already have a general admission ticket to be able to get the upgrade. But as he said, he's got 2 tickets that he's gonna give to y'all willy-nilly. What they got to do to get the tickets?
All they got to do, and I'll give instructions on my website, social media later on too. All you have to do is go to my website, indiescollective.com. That's Indies, INDIES collective.com. And then you go down to the bottom of the website, and there is a box down there. You just put your name, your email address in the message box. All you really have to do is give me your handles as far as your IG handle. So that means that little @ sign, right? The little @ sign, your little handle. So whatever that may be, I will follow you on my end. All you have to do is follow me on the other end. All right. So that's all you have to do. So from June 17th into the 19th, that's when I'll be giving away the 2 free tickets. And then on the 19th, we'll be drawing for the VIP upgrade.
Word.
That's what it is.
That's what's up.
Off the Grid is looking out for y'all.
No doubt.
Off the Grid is looking out for y'all. No doubt.
Yes, sir, man. But yeah, man, it was definitely great having you guys with me today, man. Appreciate y'all coming on.
No doubt, no problem, man. We look forward to more episodes of Off the Grid for sure.
No doubt.
Absolutely.
No doubt. But yeah, man. Y'all got any closing comments, any closing statements before we get out of here?
Hey, come to Domination, June 25th, 6 p.m. Get your tickets. That's all I got to say.
Right now.
DominationRVA.com. Go ahead and get them tickets right now. And you know what? If you're a DJ, you're doing your thing, and you need a dope record pool to be able to member of, to make sure you got all that hot new music, make sure to check out xrprecordpool.com. Again, that's xrprecordpool.com. Domination is coming June 25th, y'all.
Yes, sir. And there'll be some other media people there too, right?
Yeah, we're supposed to have Cruise Hip Hop is supposed to be in the house, so I know at least Jay will be there. DJ Wado, definitely the Savant, he'll be there. D Nice will be in the building as well.
DJ D Nice?
No. MC Nice, my bad.
Nice, not D Nice.
MC Nice. I put a D in front of it. MC Nice, my bad.
Because you know, MC like Nice D Nice. What, for real, from the BX?
Nah. MC Nice will be there. MC Nice, of course, is putting on that big event on the West Coast. He'll be there. And who else we got media-wise? Corey, right off.
Yeah, we got Track Stars, Cruz, Wado, Rise Magazine, MC Nice.
Rise Magazine. Cool.
Let's bring this to the Midwest, man. Can we dominate the Midwest?
Of course.
No, we trying to finagle and find out we can dominate everywhere. You know what I mean? So we can dominate everywhere.
Brand, man. Let's go. But it already is a brand. But yeah, let's make it bigger. But yeah,
Let's do it.
y'all do your thing, man. So keep on keeping on.
Word.
So I appreciate your quote, Corey, for coming on. I look forward to seeing y'all at Domination 21. I know it's gonna be dope.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you, Noble.
All right.
Thanks for having us, man.
Hey, no problem. You guys take it easy, man. We out off the grid. See y'all next time.